Hello, and welcome to today's Saturday Double Tap. And our first contract today, Komikado, set in Mendoza and supplied to us today by Shaco 1610. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for our first challenge today, we will be starting at the shrine, and we will be attempting this challenge with empty pockets. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to wait right here at the shrine, and in a few moments one of the guards above us will finish their conversation and they will make their way down here. So we're going to grab the propane cylinder from behind the shrine, wait for the guard to get close by, and when he does, we can then throw the propane cylinder over towards the wall over yonder. That should get the guard's attention, and when he comes over to investigate, obviously after radioing in saying that he's heard a suspicious sound, we can then get behind him and render him unconscious. Now we do need to be slightly careful because we are on uneven ground, and that can instigate the punch glitch, which we do not want. So once we've rendered the guard unconscious, we're going to take his outfit, retrieve the propane cylinder, and then we're going to make our way all the way over to the car park, which is at the far end of the map. So we're just going to cut straight through the building here and out the other side, across the dance floor, passing Tamara Vidal, and quite possibly there goes Diana Burnwood. So we're going to head straight over for the security van. We're going to go around to the left here to trigger the conversation between Mr. Ford Jr. and Mr. Yates. And then we're going to place our propane cylinder right here where these boys are all relaxing. We're then going to make our way into the villa compound and up into the bushes. And we do need to be aware of a number of enforcers in this area. We're going to grab the pickaxe or hatchet from the wood log there, and we're going to wait for the 2 guards you can see just up ahead of us to move off. We could risk making our way across the path now, but it's just easier to wait. We're in no rush, as we are going to be waiting around for a little while for the lawyer, Mr. Jr., to make his way over here. So once the 2 patrolling guards have made their way past, we can then cross the path. We're going to wait over in the bushes by this large rock here, and in a few moments, or maybe a minute or so, the lawyer, Mr. Aaron Ford Jr., will make his way up towards the mansion, and he will be distracted by a cuckoo's call, and he will come over to investigate. Here he comes. Now we're just going to once again wait for the 2 patrolling guards to make their way past, and hopefully they will do so before Mr. Ford Jr. here loses interest in the bird's nest he's looking at. And once the guards are safely past, we can launch our hatchet at the lawyer. So I'm going to drag him deeper into the bushes just to make sure he's not found, and then we're going to make our way to the rear of the Yates Villa. And we can't get through the gate, we don't have a lockpick, but we can go the long way round utilizing the outer wall and the grabbing walkways. They look like I-beams to me. So we're just going to scoot along past the guards here around to the next section, and there we are. And then up from here we can then make our way into the rear of the property. I'm just going to run behind that enforcer there, and then we're going to make our way up through the house using the outside drain pipe, of course, because going through the house would be somewhat risky. Not very, but somewhat, whereas this route up the outside of the building is somewhat less risky. And we're going to make our way up into the attic, and in here we will find a number of useful items. The one in which we require today will be the sniping rifle. We're going to make our way out the opposite window, line up our shot with the propane cylinder from earlier. Now this is not a silenced weapon, so we will need to be somewhat quick about this. We're going to put 2 bullets into the propane cylinder and eliminate all of the guards currently relaxing in that van. So all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape. So we're going to make our way back into the attic, drop the stairs leading down into the bathroom, and then in here we're going to head to the bedroom, grab the sports car keys, and then out onto the balcony and down onto terra firma once again. Now once we're down here we only have one enforcer to worry about. They're just off to our right, so we're going to go around the flower beds to our left here and into the awaiting convertible sports car. So 1 contract down with 1 more to go, and we'll just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we get a silent assassin rating. So moving on to our second contract for the day, Kill Order 2-1-8431984-08, set in Miami and supplied to us today by Dino 1406. So again, with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and once again we have 5 of them along with a free map. So for our second challenge today, we'll be starting at the Dolphin Fountain, and we'll be bringing with us a melee weapon non-lethal and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, it looks like our team has lost yet again. So we're going to put down the newspaper and make our way towards the underpass, and this is where all of our targets will pass through at some point. And there's a young lady right there and a young gentleman just making their way through. So we're going to try and attract someone's attention with our hammer here, and it turns out we've missed both of these first 2 targets. So we're just going to have to wait around for one of them to return. Looks like we can't get the young lady even though she's the closest. So when this young lady heads to go back down into the underpass, we should be able to get her attention and draw her away. Now we could just literally run straight down with our timing as such that everybody is down there at once and start blasting, but I am a very bad shot, as the long-term viewers of the channel will know. So we're going to try this the sneaky way, and we're going to lure 1 or 2 of our targets away from the underpass, thus eliminating the need to let off so many bullets. So we've managed to secure the young lady, and we're just going to put a bullet in that lovely red hair of hers and then drag her around the side here where the billboard is located, just as 2 more of our targets have arrived. So if we are quick, we might just be able to lure 1 more of the young couple here. Now with the young couple, once we have distracted and removed one of them, in this case it's the young lady, the other will not return back to the underpass. They will actually wander off. So what we're going to do is drop the young lady with a bullet to the head. We're going to hide her again around the corner. Not that anyone will find her here. We just want to be a little bit neat and tidy. So I can see on the mini-map that the rest of our targets are now congregating down in the underpass. So we're going to make our way down there, and we're going to eliminate these two before going after the final target. So a bullet for you, sir, and a bullet for you. Your music was rubbish, that's why you've only earned 1 coin. So 4 targets down, 1 more to go, and our final target, as I mentioned, is going to wander off, and they're going to make their way over to a little grassy area and sit themselves down for a rest. We are going to follow them to said area. This will either be the young lady or the gentleman in this case, as we have. They will both do the exact same thing. As long as we've eliminated one of them, the other one will come to this spot. I'm just going to wait for that gentleman way off in the distance there to wander away. And once they are safely out of eyeshot, we can pull out our silenced pistol, drop our final target quite violently, and then make good our escape. And the nearest available safe exit that we can achieve, at least, is the main entrance exit. We do have the special dolphin exit, but 1, we don't have a fish on us, and 2, I am really bad at triggering that exit, almost as bad as I am at shooting. So there we go, 2 more trending contracts taken care of, and once we get out of Miami we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and we gain a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.